Hi guys, today I'm gonna speak only in English because of what I will introduce to do today. Actually, I was really poor at English in the past. Of course, I'm not still proud of my current English skills. If native speakers hear my English, they will think it is very sloppy. But I'm quite satisfied with my English because I don't feel uncomfortable communicating with native speakers. I know that many young people have a lot of trouble with OPIC or something like this. I got an A grade on the OPIC test. I think it is all thanks to MTI. If your English is holding you back from God guiding your life, don't worry. I bet MTI will be a great alternative for you, especially for missionary dreamers. My English skills are divided between before and after MTI. Before MTI, the only sentence that I could speak is, "How are you?" However, after MTI, as you can see, at least I can say what I want to say in English. MTI is short for Missionary Training Institute. MTI is located in Yeosu. From the moment you enter this building, you have to speak only in English. No matter who you meet and what conversation you have with them in this building, you must speak only in English. From the time you wake up every morning to the time you fall asleep every night, you have to live only in English. It doesn't matter at all that your English is grammatically incorrect. It doesn't matter if your English is native and your expressions are somewhat Korean. As long as native speaker understand your English, that is all. The most important thing is that you have to speak only in English. Then there are many native speakers who are retired missionaries. They will correct your English expressions step by step. You have to express what you want to say with only the words you know. It's something like this. As we go through life, we sometimes forget Korean words when you want to say something, but suddenly you can't think of the right words. That word, I forgot that. What is it? What is it? Like this. As we do this, we describe the word we forgot with another words we know about it. And then when the listener says, "Oh, this word? Oh yeah, that's right." It's like this. But you're gonna go through this so many times. You will develop your English skills not only in everyday English, but also in all tasks throughout your life of faith, such as QT, praise, prayer, message preparation, MCS, and so on. As I told you, MCS is short for Mission Case Study. You have to have biblical discussion with many pastors and missionaries. The one thing that I'm really still appreciate about MTI is the opportunity to meet so many pastors and missionaries from various denominations, churches, missionary organizations, and backgrounds, and learn firsthand their theological perspectives and philosophies, their personalities, and so on. Here's an example. One time, I was translating a pastor's English sermon into Korean. Urge then first of all that petitions, prayers, intercession, and thanksgiving be made for all people. This is from 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1. But as I was interpreting this, this is how I translated into terms I know. 그러므로 제가 첫째로 여러분에게 권하는 것은 이것입니다. 모든 사람을 위해서 간구와 기도와 중보기도와 또 감사를 하되. That's how I interpreted it. But then the pastor next to me said that 중보기도 is not intercession. 도구 is the correct word. He says something like this. Then in verse 5, it says, "For there is one God and one mediator between God and mankind, the man Christ Jesus." So the pastor said that mediator's prayer is something that only Jesus can do, and the right word is 도구, which is the prayer that a person does for another person. So I was like, oh, that's the correct way to say it. And then another pastor next to me said this. Of course, 도구 is the right word. However, the intent of using the word 중보기도 is not to imply that we take the place of Jesus. Moreover, 중보기도 is already widely used in Korean churches, so Bibles such as 세번역 성경, 쉬운 성경, 우리말 성경 translate 도구 as 중보기도. It's like how 짜장면 was originally the correct way to say 짜장면, but so many people use 짜장면 that we started using 짜장면 as a standard term. That's why he didn't see any problem with using the term 중보기도. You see, where else can you have a faith discussion like this in Korea? especially in English. It's even hard enough to watch, but when you come to MTI, you can not only observe, but also participate. Through MTI, I was not only able to learn about the general faith, but also able to train discipleship while watching and learning the lives of many pastors up close. And I was also able to learn all of these courses in English. Moreover, God made a relationship with missionary Kim here, so I got an opportunity to participate in DTS as a staff member in Sierra Leone the following year. Do you have a heart for international missions but are not sure where to go? MTI is connected to mission organizations like WEC and SIM. After your language course, you may have the opportunity to be connected to a mission through these organizations. And who knows, maybe this will give you the opportunity to embrace the people and find your vision. I ended up killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Not 2 birds, but so many birds with 1 stone. After returning to Korea, I had to maintain my English skills in order to go abroad as a missionary again. I was thanks to this MTI that laid the foundation for me to work as an English-speaking teacher at an English hagwon, earn money, and maintain my English skills before I go abroad with the dream of becoming a missionary. The senior pastor of the church I attend did his language training at MTI before studying at Fuller Seminary in the US. The director of a missionary organization I know also trained at MTI before going on a mission to Thailand, serving in Lampang and Chiang Mai. It's been a while since I contacted missionary Mihang, who is in charge of this MTI. At the time, missionary Mihang said, there are very few Korean church youth who have missionary dreams these days. Now, young people are no longer come to MTI. It's just old pastors and old missionaries here. When I heard this story, I felt that I had to do something. I couldn't accept that the flow of overseas missions in Korea is cut off. Young people, I know you are not enough to get by these days. Of course, life is so tough. I know. By the way, you, Christian, invest your life in God once. Offer your life first to seek His kingdom and His righteousness. Then you will experience God who adds all of this, all of your needs. And I'm the one who experienced it. Can you see this Hebrew word? This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. MTI is waiting for you. I'll put MTI's contact information and homepage in the video description. Please refer to it and apply. I will be promoting MTI every semester from now on to help open up opportunities for young people to serve overseas. Thanks.